Tom Cruise? Is Tom Cruise crazy? Just be glad it's him, not you. If you had Tom Cruise's trouble, you might be Tom Cruise crazy too. You'd flash your big white shiny smile, you'd buy expensive shoes, but you'd be the only man on earth who couldn't enjoy Tom Cruise. Oh no, you couldn't enjoy Tom Cruise.
Well, hello movie spoiler bastards. Yes, I am one of your hosts. I am Wayne, and I am doing a special event show, you might call it. I don't know how long this will go for. Depends how long I can talk shit for. But I am doing a solo show here based around that man that I loathe, Tom Cruise. Yes, yes. People have been wondering why the hell I dislike this man. But you know what? This is not a show about dislike. Oh, no. This is a show about the top 10 things I love about that little bastard. Yes, top 10 things that I really love about Tom Cruise. What has he done? What hasn't he done? What will he do? So, I'm telling you, this was not an easy list to come up with. That is for sure. That was a fucking hard list. But I managed. I managed to actually go through it, pick out 10 things I love about him, but at the same time, I think it's only worthy that I cover some of the reasons I dislike him. So I guess the best place to start is with the dislike. So this is a few. I would probably say 6 to maybe 5 top things and the reasons why I dislike Tom Cruise. Take it away, Tom.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to do what you all think I'm going to do, which is just flip out.
Well, don't flip out yet, Tom. This might not be so bad. But okay. First reason I dislike the man. Forcing your Scientology bullshit religion onto people.
You complete me.
Well, I might complete you, but it doesn't complete anyone else. Now, people say he doesn't force it onto people, and he might not. However, every time you see that fucking nutcase talking about Scientology and about how he was saved, because if people don't realize, he was not always a Scientologist. Oh, no. He was not a Scientologist. In fact, he didn't even come into Scientology until about 1990 when his first wife, yes, that was right, first wife, because he's had many of them, but that's another subject, Mimi Rogers, who actually lured him in and introduced Tom Cruise to Scientology. So you know what? In some ways, maybe Scientology actually brainwashed Tom Cruise. As long as you just don't force it down your throats. And I've come across that he tried to do this to Nicole Kidman and Katie Holmes, which they've been threatened by Scientology, not by Tom Cruise, but the Scientology cult itself. So therefore, that's just one of the reasons I dislike him. On to the next subject, changing film scripts to suit himself.
I want the truth!
Well, you're gonna get the truth. You have literally changed film scripts to suit yourself. Prime example, Mission Impossible 2. This was done back when they filmed this in Australia. The movie had so much issues going with it because Tom Cruise was obviously producer and changing the script non-stop to the point where people were fired who went on to win Academy Awards. It's good work there, Tom. But yeah, he has been known to change obviously scripts. And I know he's not the only actor to do this, but he's definitely one of those actors that comes across mainstream enough that does it. Whether or not he's actually thinking he's improving the script or the story, I don't know, or whether it's not his ego getting involved, I really can't tell. But it does come across that he is someone who loves the Daffy Duck. He's Daffy Duck. He's Daffy Duck of the real life world.
I'm rich! I'm wealthy! Yahoo!
No, he wants that spotlight shined in his face, and he's just after that golden gem of being famous. So he's the real life version of Daffy Duck. Moving along, next on our list is a positive and a negative at the same time, I must say, because this is it's a mixed bag. But getting your wife, at that time, Katie Holmes, to pull out of playing Rachel Dawes from The Dark Knight.
Put your manners back in.
I'm putting my manners back in. I'm being very polite about this because I said this is a positive and a negative. Because number one, Katie Holmes was definitely not the best actress to play Rachel Dawes, and we got a much better actress to come in to reprise the role. However, the arrogance of getting your wife to take not play the role, and look, there's been conspiracies about this, just saying that she didn't want to do it because she wanted to start a family and this and that. However, it is also strongly implicated that this motherfucker did not like the fact that she was getting the spotlight at that time. Because this was going for a time where Tom Cruise was having the breakup with Paramount, and major issues with studios. His films were not doing so well because of certain other incidents that we'll get to. But yeah, I did not appreciate this. Whether it's true or not, as I said, this is a mixed bag one because it's not exactly a confirmed storyline. But whatever. I don't like the fact. Next one. Bad films. Now, every single actor has some bad films. And, look, Tom Cruise has more better films than bad. However, films such as Rock of Ages, Mission Impossible 2, whether people think I dislike the Mission Impossible franchise, Mission Impossible 2 is a piece of shit. If anyone says otherwise, can go and fuck themselves. That movie is god-awful. It is god-awful for a spy film. It is god-awful for an action film. It is John Woo's worst film to this fucking date, and one of Tom Cruise's worst films ever. Easily said. If people disagree with me on that, I'm sorry. You can not sit back. All the other Mission Impossible films, I can at least say, you know what, are good, entertaining films. Might not be Mission Impossible films to me, but they're entertaining. But MI2, fuck that film. Fuck the fact they changed the goddamn intro, the music, no, piece of shit. War of the Worlds, not Tom Cruise's fault, I know, but that film, Spielberg, my God, you just fucked up a great story, brought it to a modern age world, and just fucking ruined it. But you know, as I said, look, Tom Cruise, as films, has had some amazing films, and that's pretty much where all the positives will come from when I get to them. But overall, you know, he has done some films. Look, I have not seen some of his other classic films. But, yeah, like Eyes Wide Shut, I didn't like. Magnolia, Vanilla Sky, fucking, what's that one with Night and Day he did with Cameron Diaz? Fuck that shit. But overall, he has had many positive films, but such as, yeah, no one could say Mission Impossible 2 is a fucking good movie film. That shit is just fucking god-awful. And moving along, people. And now to the last real reason I dislike Tom Cruise. You are batshit insane jumping on couches.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Now people might think, oh look, it's just one instance. That guy acted like a fucking 15-year-old boy who declared his love on Oprah's show by jumping on a couch, going whoopee, whoopee, whoopoo, whoopoo. So, I'm in love. What the fuck was he on that time? If that guy was... If the excuse comes out that he was high or on drugs, okay, I can accept that. You're just fucking off your head. But the way you acted, my God, you acted like a full-fledged fucking retarded idiot. And it's just... he comes across as the most arrogant, small, egotistical little bastard. But you know what? With that said, that's pretty much the reasons I dislike him. I could go into far more detail, but this is not about a negative show about Tom. This is the positive parts. So, people, with that said, let's get into the top 10 things that I like. Well, not like, that I love Tom Cruise for. So, let's take it away, Tom, with number 10.
Thank you. I love you.
Minority Report. Not my favourite film of Tom's, and definitely not my favourite of Spielberg's. However, they're now turning this into a TV series, so obviously it is somewhat popular. Concept-wise, very good visual, very good storyline, pretty damn decent. Definitely one of Tom Cruise's more positive films. I don't know what reception it really got from general audiences, but look, as I said, with this, I've not seen all these films. I've not seen Edge of Tomorrow and, Days of Thunder, I can't even remember. Top Gun I've never seen, believe it or not, people, so those films will not be on this list. That's why, probably I would put, if I had seen it, Edge of Tomorrow on this list, because everyone says I will enjoy it. But at the moment, I haven't, so Minority Report fills that place. Very entertaining, very good film. Definitely not the best, but definitely one film that I actually enjoyed him in. Alright, moving on. Number 9, people. A Few Good Men. No, I don't prefer A Few Good Men. I'm just talking about his movie, Tom Cruise. A Few Good Men. Fuck, I don't know what more. A Few Good Men. Of course, this was a film that came out a fucking long time ago. Very good storyline. Very good acting by all people in this film. You had, of course, Demi Moore. Jack Nicholson stole the film. I'm sorry, Tom, but Jack was the real star of this and made this movie brilliantly. Fucking brilliantly. It has that frame. You want the truth? I get it. All the fucking truth. All that bullshit. But, performance-wise in this film, absolutely amazing. From Tom, from Jack, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, all those people. I'm literally just... I don't know. It was one of those films that I don't think was one of his highest-grossing movies. that I could think of. Then again, I probably made fucking Fortunato. This is when Tom Cruise was at his peak in like the 1990s. So I think it was 92. Yeah, if this is a film you've definitely not seen, it is without doubt one of his best ones, and you should check it out. He comes across as an egotistical, arrogant little shit in it at times, which is why I probably like it, because it's more what Tom Cruise is really like. But at the same time, he has to learn to not, be this arrogant little shit when he's trying to actually convict the right people for the fucking crimes that have been done. So, I don't know. Overall, and look, it has, as I said, that great scene with him and Jack Nicholson. So, definitely one of his best films. Moving right along, number 8. Yes, people, I will actually put one of these on the list. Mission Impossible 3. Yes, not 1, definitely not fucking 2, not Ghost Recon, Ghost Protocol, but Mission Impossible 3. Without doubt, from what I've seen so far, the best Mission Impossible film to this date. Seymour Hoffman, once again, you steal the show being the villain. However, it was more a fucking Mission Impossible movie. It based around a team helping people out. It wasn't just Tom Cruise doing... the reasons I dislike the films and don't call them Mission Impossible movies, it is Tom Cruise doing the stunts. It's him doing all this. And everyone's, it's an action film. But it's always people like, it's a team. Well, it's like Simon Pegg opening a door for you to jump out to do a stunt. Or Simon Pegg just acting some camera so you can run through some fucking laser beams or some shit. It's always them helping you to do a stunt. Which fucking irritates me, because that wasn't always... yes, you've got your main marksman who does all the stunts and shit like that. But Mission Impossible originally was not like that. You had all these groups of people that needed all each other, all like 5 to 6 of them doing things that all helped each other out to get the mission completed. But didn't really pan out for those films, especially the first one where they just wiped out the entire team straight away, which is a fucking huge mistake, and then making the main hero, Jim Phelps, the villain. If Ethan Hunt was called Jim Phelps, it would have made that first film better, because at least it would have explained how he became the leader of this group. And but you know what? Mission Impossible 3 set up a good team, a good cast, didn't really fuck with the bloody music, kept it a good pace, good action, and it was a good spice roll. So you know what? Number 8, Mission Impossible 3. One of your best films, Tom. Number 7. Something I think gets really overlooked, but a film that I really fucking enjoyed, which I don't know how people felt about this, but I enjoyed it. The Last Samurai. I don't... Look, put it this way, would you rather see Ken Watanabe looking at a screen saying, let them fight, or actually fucking doing stuff? Because in this film, Ken Watanabe is brilliant, has great chemistry with Tom Cruise, and cinematography looks fucking gorgeous in this movie. Love the look of it, love the acting. Tom Cruise... one of his best performances. Not his best, because we're going to get to them later on. But, look, it's just, I don't know, it's a gorgeous film, and I don't know why it kind of gets overlooked, and I don't know if that was because this was kind of at the time where people were starting to get fed up with him. I don't know. But it just, I don't know, it's a film that doesn't seem to annoy me with him. You know, a lot of my films with Tom, you watch and you just think, for fuck's sakes, will he just shut up, or will he do something, or just walk off screen for a while? But look, great music by Hans Zimmer as well. Great acting from all the cast. Billy Connolly was also fucking brilliant in this. They need to give that guy more films. Bill Cosby. Fuck, he won't be getting any more films. Billy Connolly, brilliant in this film. Tom Cruise, I like the fact that his character, what the fuck was his bloody name in it? He was Captain bloody U.S. Civil War, whatever the fuck, I can't remember his name. John Logan? No, John Logan. I honestly can't remember his fucking name. But yeah, it was a good storyline where it's a character who was troubled from his past, who became full circle, came around, learnt another culture, and got accepted into their ways, and then, fought on their side. But look, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's definitely one of his better films. So, does it people love 7? The Last Samurai. Number 6. Collateral. P1 and Cody actually asked this on one of the shows. What I thought of Collateral. I actually really enjoyed it. Not as much as some people, mainly because of the fact that by the time I saw this, everyone was raving about it. Oh, it's Tom Cruise's best movie to date, blah, 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 brilliant film. And you know what? He dies at the end, so that's even more better. Sorry if I spoil it for the people, but that movie's fucking old. You should have seen it by now if you haven't. It's bad luck. Jamie Foxx, you know what? I hate you now after you did that fucking bloody national anthem in the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight. You are banished from singing ever again or ever appearing in anything for a while. But yeah, Tom Cruise definitely is the steal of the show in this film. It's, Jamie Foxx is just there as a taxi driver, being an innocent man in the wrong situation. But Tom Cruise, great film, great suspense, decent action, but that's the thing. It's more of a suspense film, and that's why I like the way Tom Cruise played this. He played it very straight up, very serious, had some badass scenes. One of his better films. Collateral. Number 6, people. Go see it. Number 5. Now, this is something that people will never, ever suspect to be on one of my reasons I love Tom Cruise. But number 5, his cameo in the movie Young Guns. Remember that movie Young Guns, people? Has Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland. Tom Cruise was in it? No, he wasn't in that movie. He wasn't one of the Young Guns. No, he wasn't one of the main crew. However, he had a cameo in the very last scene. He's literally on camera for maybe 1 to 2 seconds where he gets shot. Brilliant. One of his best performances I have ever seen from Tom Cruise. Literally 2 seconds on screen, gets shot in the head and dies. Number 5, people. Young Guns. Go see it. Hilarious. Great scene. Number 4. Number 4, people, a great movie, which if you've not seen, you need to do yourself a favor and go watch. Rain Man. Absolutely love the performance in this movie. Love the performance by both Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. Mainly the reason I love this film with Tom Cruise is he plays the biggest asshole at the start of this film. Asshole as a person, asshole as a brother, asshole as a business person, just in general he's a complete prick. But it is definitely a story where you see the change of a man. And it's brilliantly performed, brilliantly written, brilliantly directed. Without doubt, as I said, this is why it's high on my list for Tom Cruise films. Not just named Tom Cruise, this is one of the films that I would recommend anyone watch for an uplifting film. So that's why it makes number 4 on my list, mainly because it's one of the Tom Cruise movies I can watch over and over again, and you always pick up little things about it. People might say, it's a bit slow and not one of these action-packed movies. And this is why I like Tom Cruise for these films. If you look at all the films I would put on this list, they're not his action. The bottom 5 are action. The top 5 I'll be talking about are more drama pieces. And that's why, to this day, I'm sick of Tom Cruise doing action films. I prefer him as an actor. And that makes no sense because he's acting in all these movies. But if you go back and think of the list of movies he has done lately, it's been a fucking long time since he's done a movie where it's just based on pure acting, not either doing some fucking action stunts. You got Rogue Nation, Edge of Tomorrow, Oblivion, Jack Reacher, Rock of Ages, which is fucking horrible. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Night and Day, Tropic Thunder. However, it was a good performance, but I'm not going to put that on my list because I hated the movie. However, Tom Cruise is one of the best things from it. So I wouldn't put that on my list, but I will mention, Tom Cruise in that. But you go back, Valkyrie. Lines of Lambs is probably the last movie where he actually did a drama piece. So that's what, films like Rain Man are things you need to go and see and understand why I love Tom Cruise for that compared to the shit that he does today and the person that he is. It seems like 2 different Tom Cruise. If he was like this, making films like this, I'd probably love the guy. But that being said, I don't, because he's a dick. Number 3, a film that I really love. I do love this film. Back in the glory day, people, when vampires didn't glitter and they weren't fucked up by Twilight, that would be, people, Interview with the Vampire. Absolutely love this fucking movie. Love this movie to death. And of course, you had people such as, the man himself, Brad Pitt, Christian Slater, Kirsten Dunst, Antonio Banderas, just to name a few people that appeared in it. But of course, Tom Cruise was the star of it, playing Lestat. Probably the most badass vampire in literature. Besides, of course, Dracula, because that would just be sacrilege to dare say that. Look, this is definitely one of those films that if you have not read the book by Anne Rice, or definitely check the film out. The problem is, the moment you see this and you want to see the continuation of Lestat or whatever, you've got to go and watch the second film, which Queen of the Damned is not a good film. It is shit. And I can't remember what the hell I got, because obviously Tom Cruise didn't play the Lestat in the Queen of the Damned. And I can see why, because that script was shit. And yeah, to be honest, in some ways, even Tom Cruise knows a bad script from a good one. But look, go and see. This is definitely one of the reasons why I love Tom Cruise. In this film, brilliant. Plays a great. You know what? I was going to say, he plays a great villain, Tom Cruise. When you think of the roles, I enjoyed him. As I said, Tropic Thunder, he plays a complete bastard. Rayman, he plays an arsehole to the end. Collateral, plays the villain. Into the Vampire, plays the villain. So maybe I like Tom Cruise as a bad guy. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if he does more villain roles. I might start to like him more. But that was number 3, people. Interview with the Vampire. Go watch it. Number 2. Definitely, potentially my favorite Tom Cruise movie. And you might call me a pussy. You might say it's a girl's movie. Blah, fucking blah. But I do love it. Jerry Maguire. One of those movies that, once again, it's a story where someone comes full circle, playing a complete arsehole driven by money, driven by success, driven not by, anything but power. That's all he wants is power and being bigger and more famous and, exploiting the sports people he represents. Jerry Maguire is one of those stories where it's a chick flick. It is a chick flick, but it's a chick flick that guys can enjoy. Take your woman to it. Go watch it. Have fun. Yeah, but it's one of those films where Tom Cruise's acting performance is brilliant. And I'll just sum up with one scene. Towards the end of towards the end of the movie, people, you have the big success thing. Cuba Gooding Jr. succeeds in his sporting bloody Super Bowl performance and all this shit. And he's on the phone to his wife, and he's crying, and he's happy, blah, blah, blah. And Tom Cruise is just standing there. And he's in the hallway, surrounded by journalists, and he's just, no dialogue. He's just standing there, looking around, and he feels alone. Feels completely alone. Realizing by this stage, Renee Zellweger, his wife, has pretty much separated from him. And without any dialogue, you can tell exactly what he's thinking, what he's feeling. And he just takes off the airport, goes, sees, has that end famous scene, you complete me bullshit. It's one of those films that I love to see a character change from the start to the end, whether it's being a good guy to an arsehole or an arsehole to a good guy. I like seeing those films, and Tom Cruise did a great performance in this. I hate when people do say it is a chick flick, because it's really not. It's a film that you need to see it for yourself to judge, because I know a lot of people who always say, oh, why does he like Jerry Maguire, if he hates Tom Cruise, blah, 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 and because, one, it is wonderfully acted, not just by Tom Cruise. Cuba Gooding Jr., if I recall, won Best Supporting Actor for this. Renee Zellweger, again, Kelly Preston, Scientology, Jerry Maguire, connection, I've thought about it. But yeah, all the performances in this were brilliant, and it's very well handled as a film by itself. With Cameron Crowe, which he's gone on to do, what was his last film we did that people fucking bitched about? What was that shit? Aloha? Was it Aloha? I think it was Aloha. Yeah, it was Aloha. Just checking that. Aloha. Yeah, definitely Cameron Crowe's best film, I would say, would be Jerry Maguire. And definitely Tom Cruise's for mine, so that's rare for me to say that. I actually love Tom Cruise in this film, and I love this movie itself. But going on to the last and final reason, number 1, the reason I respect and will never diss Tom Cruise on this fact. Number 1 is 2 things. Stunt work / acting. I have never disrespected the man's stunt work and the man's acting performances, which is why it's a conflict of interest for me to put this on this list, because I love his acting in films such as Interview with a Vampire, Jerry Maguire, Rain Man, Collateral, Our Last Samurai, stuff like that, where it's not really all action-based. But then, his action-based films, I respect his stunt work, such as Mission Impossible, and blah, 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 blah. But when the stunts become to the point where it's, I mean, look, yeah, he's hanging off planes, running down buildings, and doing completely insane shit. And you can never disrespect the man who is a midget. He's a fucking tiny guy. And he's not a young man, and he's into his, I think, 50 now, roughly, maybe 51, something like that. And he's, getting blown up and blown against cars and falling off buildings. To take the beatings he does, whether a lot of it's stunt work or not, or a stuntman doing it, it's still pretty goddamn impressive, I must say. However, as I said, it's a double-edged sword because I don't like seeing that Tom Cruise all the fucking time. Because as I said, it annoys me seeing that Mission Impossible, him doing all these stunt works. However, I respect the fucking fact he does them. But as an actor, I'd rather see him do those films such as A Few Good Men, Rain Man, stuff where you actually get to see him fucking perform. Another one, Born the 4th of July. He put in a fucking amazing performance in that. It's not one of my best films of his, but the performance he puts in there, he's amazing. And it saddens me to this day that this guy could have won an Oscar Academy Award. I know he's been nominated for several fucking ones, but he has the potential to actually win one if given the right script where he's not doing stunt work and being blown up against walls, where he's just fucking acting. And I don't know if you'll ever get one based on the fact that people like me shit on him for the fact that he's a lunatic Scientologist, and, is rude to people, is arrogant, and it's just one of those ones that is kind of sad because you can see him for the talent that he has and the talent that he could be. However, it's one of those ones that you honestly don't know if he'll ever get the respect out of Hollywood now because he's gone so fucking far with the interview with Oprah and that video that got leaked about Scientology, and you don't know if someone can climb. Mel Gibson, prime example. Will he climb back from being this racist fucking nutcase? Time will tell. Maybe years from now. Who knows? But Tom Cruise, definitely the one reason, the number one reason why I respect you is your acting ability and your stunt work. However, drop the stunt work a little bit more because you're getting too off that shit, and get some acting back. Get some fucking good performances back that I can fucking say to you, I liked you in that. You're good in that. Do that for me, will you, Tom? Fucking do that for me. And that's it, people. That is it from the top 10 reasons why I love, or enjoy, or like, or slightly enjoy, or think kind of decent of Tom Cruise. And boy, that was a hard list to come up with me. Listen, I know people go, you got to watch Edge tomorrow and this and that, and I will. I'll get around to it someday. But that's it, people. Hopefully enjoy this little segment here. As I said, we've had a short week with Cody traveling to the other side of the world to be with his new lover, Tommy McGrew. So me and P1 have really been solo based on this. I know he just did the solo movie spoiler show, which, Cody, I can't believe you let the man down for this main show. You let the man down. It's disgraceful. But hopefully you got a kick out of this. Hopefully it's something different. And that's it, people. I don't love Tom Cruise. I never will. But that's the top 10 reasons why I enjoyed him. Enough, people. See you later.
I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
But you'd be the only man on earth who couldn't enjoy Tom Cruise. Oh no, you couldn't enjoy